How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Side, and welcome to a brand new series of EU4, where we are going to be playing as the Netherlands. Well, we have to form the Netherlands, but either way, welcome. If you didn't know, I stopped my last series, the Basilius 2.0 campaign, my second attempt at the Basilius, because I wasn't feeling it anymore, you know? I mean, we were doing alright, but it was just going to drag on for a long time, and I was not having fun with it. I did not like looking at this whole part of the map anymore. So, I hope you understand, but I want to do something a little bit more freeing, which is why we're going to be doing a colonial-based game where I can just not pay attention to Europe, because F Europe, right? No, but anyways, if you're European, I apologize. So, the thing is, to form the Netherlands, there's different options. For instance, you could play as Friesland, Gelre, or Utrecht. I'm not sure how to say it. I think it's Utrecht, but I don't know. You can correct me in the comments if you'd like, about any of these names, honestly. You know, one of these minors could be fun to do, but that's a little harder. The easier starts are to play as either Flanders, Holland, or Brabant. Brabant starts with 73 development, Holland with 40, and Flanders with 34. And the interesting thing is that both of these have German ideas, but Holland has Dutch ideas. So Holland is the traditional start, obviously. But at the same time, I've never done it as Brabant, and so I think I'm going to play as Brabant. I asked people and did a straw poll on my Discord, which you should totally join, by the way, but that's besides the point. I did a poll, and people said Holland, but I think I'm going to overrule that, sorry, and we're going to play as Brabant. It doesn't really matter. Once you form the Netherlands, you can get new ambitions and switch to the Dutch ideas as well, I do believe. So I'm going to go ahead and go with, and German ideas are fine for the meanwhile. We're going to go with Brabant. So, we will go Iron Man mode because it doesn't take that much longer for saves and stuff. And we're going to say this is Netherlands. I've also been doing a Jith Martian campaign in my own time. I don't know if I said that right either, but Netherlands, yeah, Netherlands Colonial, because this is going to be a colonial game. If you don't like colonial games, that's completely fine. I understand if you don't watch, but I've been looking forward to doing another one. I haven't done one in a long time, like a truly colonial game, and we'll see if I can, you know, make a place for myself in the world colonial-wise. Either way, we're going to go ahead and get right into this. So let me make sure the recording is looking good. Ooh, hey, one second. Alright, there we go. I had to resize the window. Hopefully that didn't bother you guys too much. Anyway, so we start with a pretty good position. Holland is actually a little better for trade even, but we start with Antwerpen, which gives us a coastal center of trade. We are Flemish in culture, and we have some Dutch land in Breda, but Flemish is a German culture group idea. So it's interesting. If you didn't know, this is the case in real life too, but basically there's part of the Netherlands, or the Low Countries rather, that speaks Dutch or Flemish, which are both more Germanic in nature, and then there's the part that speaks Wallonian or French, and I know that's actually a little bit of a hot button issue even today, because like Belgium is a little bit split between French and Flemish speakers, or right? I don't know enough about that. I need to educate myself more, but that's my understanding of it. But it's interesting because we might eventually be taking land that's not actually part of the Germanic culture group. But either way, for now, let's go ahead and form Dutch nation. So here's the option. We already have the option, but I mean we can't do it. Basically, all you have to do is conquer these 5 provinces, which is actually a little bit harder than you might think. First off, though, we actually start as a PU under a personal union and under Burgundy. So that's interesting. It's something that we're going to have to try to figure out, and that is going to be the early game challenge. So, first off, I think we want to go ahead and start protecting trade in the English Channel. Keep our ships around right now, not mothballed. Let's go ahead and I think we want to go ahead and probably hire an advisor or 2. Military is important. I think we'll do military. Land maintenance modifier is good. Discipline is good. Morale. I'll go morale of armies. In the early game, that can be very helpful to not get stack wiped if you lose a battle. Holland has a loyal attitude. We need to figure out who would support our independence. Okay, so you would not. You probably would. England. Austria, do you? Yeah, you would. Okay, Savoy, would you? No. Who hates Burgundy? That's the main question. Denmark, Aragon, England. Okay, so that's the people that we're probably going to ally early on. Later on, France is going to be who we want. But for now, those countries that I mentioned. For now, what we need to do is actually spy so we can fabricate claims on either Holland or Zealand or Ghent or Vlaanderen. We need more land as well as our independence. So let's go ahead and unpause and get right into it. I think we're gonna spy on Burgundy and also improve relations with probably not France, probably England, because they will not support us, but they will if we improve relations. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and unpause, go on speed 3 for now. This is going to be quite interesting. I've never played as Brabant. Excuse me. I never played as Brabant before, which is the reason that I'm playing as them now. And people were saying you should play as someone who's a little bit more of a challenge. And while that's fun, the whole point of me ending the Basilius campaign and doing this one is because I kind of don't really want to be challenged right now. I'm kind of looking for a more exploratory game mode, which is why I'm doing one where we are going to be colonizing, because it's literally exploratory. It's not that I don't like challenges. I love being challenged. This game has plenty of challenging nations to play as, but it's more like on camera, honestly, on camera, I play a little worse because my concentration is split between playing the game and trying to be not necessarily super funny, but at least entertaining in a commentary sense. And so what that means is that I'm much worse at challenge runs. Because, like, off camera, I've done the Reconquista. I've done that before. I've done Jihad, where you play as Najid and conquer 500 provinces and convert them all to Sunni. Both of those are no joke. They're not the most challenging. I've never done a world conquest. But those are both decently challenging. And I've done those in my own time, and I had fun, and they were challenges. They were challenges, but they were very exhilarating, but I managed to do them. But on camera is a whole nother story, and I hope you guys understand. And we will do more challenge runs in the future. I need to get better at doing that on YouTube, but for now, I just kind of felt like we should take a break and do something a little bit more fun in a different sense. And people have been saying they want to see me play as the Netherlands and do colonial stuff. People have said that before, so I hope you guys understand. Meanwhile, I have paused us so that we can go ahead and try to get our estates figured out. I would like to give away a bit more land. Let's go give this to them, and this to the nobility. There we go. Give them some more influence. With you, grant. No, don't do that. Actually, I really would like to get you above the limit, but I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do like that. That one's normally good anyways. I'm gonna risk it. It's really dangerous, but too bad. I'm risky. 10. That one is 10 as well. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit less risky. A little bit more room to work with. Grant Generalship is normally good, but that would only put us at 72. So I want to do like 15 and 10 would be better. There we go. It's really risky, and this oftentimes backfires for me, or it messes me up a little bit. I normally have to spend some manpower to deal with rebels when I do stuff like this, but I like it nonetheless. I like it. I think we might want to take away this now, which is strange, but we gotta wait a year, so let's just wait. But for now, I think we start a bark. Is Burgundy building ships for us? That is really cool, actually. Huh. England is influencing Gelray. Hey, England, will you support my independence now? Basically, I think we can probably... Are they gonna feed us? Are you gonna feed me? Burgundy, are you gonna feed me? They granted me a claim on Loon. Alright, Shadow Kingdom, Shadow Empire. Conquered Liege. They might feed us. Honestly, that's not too bad. Huh. I wonder if maybe we should wait a while before breaking free. I mean, that might be a good idea, you know? It could be. Meanwhile, though, we should improve relations and fabricate, you know. We're not going to be breaking free right away anyways, I don't think. So, this is probably fine. And I do think we want to fabricate on Holland, because the trade, if we could take Holland in the first war, that would be like the only province we'd be able to take for a while because of aggressive expansion. But that would still be good. I think it would be quite good. The main problem we're going to have, I think, early on is just living, like having our troops live through a war with Burgundy, because we are inside the, you know, the swarm of vassals that they have. Which, I mean, we are the strongest vassal, arguably, but still. Let's go ahead and... I'm curious if this bark will be ours or Burgundy's. Declare war in France with the restoration of Union. I forgot about that. There's the, it's so interesting that there's the, they re-added in the 100 Years War with a little bit different, and they added a new province. I really love the reworking of this area and that new event. It really makes it much more, it gives England a little more power, which I think is more realistic. They did have a lot more land than you would think at this point in time and stuff. And it's cool because I think that England now has more flavor with trying to restore the Angevin Empire, I guess as it was called. Okay, so it went to Burgundy, which is weird. Sometimes it builds for your vassal, and sometimes it builds for you. I still don't know how to change that on your own. I do love the fact that we start with the, you know, Philip III, because he's a good ruler to have. All right. Let's go ahead and fabricate on Holland here, and for Holland. We'll probably go for Zealand as well in a second. Or what about, I don't know. I mean, all of these are such high development. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I'm curious to see if Burgundy is going to actually declare for us and allow us to get some of this juicy land. So this seems a little weird, but trust me, it actually lied about how much it was going to bring down their influence. I want to do this. There we go. Now it's pretty much more in balance. And we get a general. I think that worked out well. 2-1-3 is decent for the early game. It's all right. Prestige. Lose the prestige. Oh, hey, actually, prestige. What am I looking for? On our personal union with Burgundy continues. Okay. But we have time to break out of it. That's the thing. We have time. We just have to wait. Just wait patiently. This is, you know, going fine, obviously, because we haven't really done anything. I'm guessing England will probably not be willing to support our independence while they're at war, huh? That would make sense, I suppose. Aragon, again, would join us. What about France? France always, like, is friendly to Burgundy now, or at least not, like, super opposed to them, which I find interesting. Oh, yeah. So this is the risk that you take when you're doing your finagling with the estates. So, yeah, that's a little, you know, that's not so good, you know, you might say. I think what we do is we probably have to go and fight these rebels here and take away this province from them. Unless there's something else that's going to expire, but does not look like it. I think we'll wait a little bit of time. The other option for us is to wait till they're loyal again, which they, you know, it is trending positive. They will be loyal eventually. In about, you know, 30 months-ish. 30 months? Yeah, 30 months. This is going 1 per month, so that's fine. We'll be fine, trust me. Trust me. It would take 100 months, which is like, you know, like 7-8 years or something like that. We do have missions, but not really good ones. I'd rather just wait for a better one. We could fabricate. So this is both, these are both Wallonian. Everything that Burgundy owns is Wallonian up here. That's interesting. Liège is actually Wallonian, but they own that Flemish province, which is probably why Burgundy gave us the claim. Meanwhile, I think we will probably fabricate on Zealand as well. The best thing that could happen to us would be actually that Burgundy just dies, and then we, oh wow, now the War of Roses. The best thing for us would be if Burgundy just died and lost the personal union, but that's not likely unless they go to war and lose a war badly. So, which is possible. It could happen. But for now, let's just, hold on, you know, hang in there. So we could get... I'm curious if there's anyone else that would support our independence. Savoy would not. What about Provence? Oh, sorry about that. That is a Discord noise. And now you wouldn't either. What about... And you would if you weren't at war. Okay. That's funny. Diplomatic reputation, isn't that based off of our... no, it's not based off of Burgundy. I think we keep going a little further with the fabrication, but I think we start to improve relations with Aragon now as well. We can have tech. I will wait a little bit. Hopefully we can get... Really? You granted us a claim on Calais. Probably because that's Flemish as well. Yeah, wow. Interesting. They're giving us claims on land. But they're not declaring for it, so I don't know what the point is, but still, this is quite interesting. I've never quite seen something like this. Oh, they already ended the War of Roses. Okay. Interesting stuff happening in this game so far. We're gonna take all the tech. As long as we take it before like the end of 50, then the Renaissance shouldn't hurt us too much. And actually, we're gonna be right next to a hub of the Renaissance. And colonialism we're gonna be close to. We're in a relatively good spot. In fact, actually, we're probably gonna have a lot of we're fairly central to a lot of the institutions, I would say. Most likely. There could be something ridiculous that happens that might toss that up, but I don't see... Normally you don't see too much out of the ordinary. Normally it starts in northern Italy. I think that's the only place it really can. I don't think you have enough time to change that. But then the Flanders also gets a special boost. So it oftentimes it'll, you know, the first place it really starts blossoming is in northern Italy, but then the second place is up here, and then from there it spreads outward. So we should be fairly close to that. Let's watch this. I never use this, the outliner for the estates. I always go and like look, when in reality I could just look here. A lot easier. Alright, so like 7 more months. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because I'd rather not fight the rebels early on, while we have limited troops, limited manpower. I don't know why I can't speak today. I mean, I feel I'm not tired or anything. I feel very energetic, actually. I got a good night's rest, had some coffee as well, and then just ate breakfast. So I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling really good, and I'm pumped to play this game. I just, apparently my mouth is, you know what it is? Maybe my brain is just moving a little bit faster than my mouth. Sometimes that happens. Hey, oh, hey, that sounds kind of dirty. Nice. Okay. Oh, hey, actually, that's cool. I forgot. We can actually fabricate here at 20 because it's a different country technically, even though it's still on Burgundy. That's kind of good. I mean, again, because it's next to us, but still. And we're not going to be taking either. We're not going to be able to take all 3 of these. We are a prince of the empire, which is cool. Flanders is not too. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I think I knew that, I just didn't remember, but cool. Diplo technology. That ruler is so good to have early on. It's good to start the game with a good ruler, even if he dies soon after, because of the fact that tech early on comes quickly. You get 2 tech like with only like 6 years in between, whereas most of the time it's like 15. So the first few years of the game are really bad for points. Sorry, burgers, I gotta take this away, which is really gonna hurt my finances, honestly, but it shouldn't hurt them to the point of bankruptcy. In fact, they're actually doing better than ever. It's about to be 1450, and it looks like England is losing that war. Who would have expected? Their navy is winning, though, of course. Or it would be so much better if we could have France hate Burgundy. Again, though, we don't need to rush too much. We might want to. I think in most cases it's better to, you know, break free earlier. But still, we don't need to. We're not in a position of danger, is what I mean. It's not like we're gonna get conquered if we don't declare war or integrated. We have at least 50 years until we can even start to be integrated, and we'll know when we're being integrated. Again, I don't think we should necessarily wait that long. And if the Burgundian inheritance fires, we're going to have some issues. But still. Again, and we don't need Flanders to form the Netherlands. We only need these 5 provinces here and Breda, which is good that we start with that. Again, I don't know how to say all of these names, so hopefully you guys will correct me. Because I do want to learn, you know. Like I used to call Friesland, Friesland, and that's not correct. It's Friesland, or something like that. Hopefully that's better than I used to say it. And I learned that from the comments. Although I think I kind of knew that beforehand, but still, you know. Denmark might support us as well if we improve our relations with them. I feel like we should do that. There's no reason not to. You want to get as many people as you can. So. Oh wow, it's actually, the Renaissance has not fired yet, which is interesting. Normally it fires right at the beginning of the year of 1450. But sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what actually makes it fire. But it might be because, no one's at war there. Interesting. We have 34 now, so we already have all the ones we... No, we need one of Landrin. Okay, there we go. Cool. We're getting a whole bunch of claims. Burgundy, when are you gonna... You know what? Actually, here's something we should do. What about this? What if we just settle this as land that we want? That's funny. That's funny. I wonder if that'll influence Burgundy into possibly declaring war for us. I wouldn't be so surprised if that did happen. Placate Austria. Probably want to do that. Hey, there we go. In the Renaissance. It started in 51. Huh. It's weird. Where did it start? I mean, I'm guessing in Italy. Oh my god, though. Really? Started in freaking Palermo. In Aragon. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before. But, I'll tell you what. It doesn't really matter because of the fact that we... Like I said, it's not here, but in Flanders, it's still going to be really quick. So, we're going to get it before most people in Europe. So, that's good. I think we will go and take this now. We can build a church. We might actually want to do that too with our money. We have quite a bit of money. I think we're doing just fine right now, you know? Also, the burghers have less influence now, so maybe we'll give them back this. Oh my god, no. It's just that it's so much. Wow. That makes sense. If we get more provinces, it'll offset that. Liberty Desire. Burgundy is negative prestige. We have to look at our own country. It ends. What? I mean, it doesn't end. It continues. Why does that? I don't understand. Why is this the case? It's supposed to, if you have negative prestige, oh, is it negative opinion and negative prestige? That must be what it is. Still, we may want to go ahead and break free then, but not while England is at war. It's okay to be waiting too. It's not the worst thing in the world, you know. We might, since we have a lot of money, we might want to go a little over our force limit and buy like 1 extra infantry or something. But at the same time, I think this might be better too. They're both equal. Which one are we going to be upgrading more in the future? That's the question. Farmlands and farmlands. So development cost is going to be about the same. I mean, it's good to have it in your capital though, because your capital always has 0% autonomy. So we have a lot of spots in our capital too. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's a good investment. Honestly, it will pay itself off. I almost always, it's interesting. It actually, I think the math works out to like 40 years, 50 years or so that it'll take off to pay off a church on average. But the thing is, I find it worth it almost always because of the fact that it gives you more passive income, which maybe that's a fallacy in my reasoning, but still, I like it because of the fact that it makes it so that your country has a stronger economy baseline. You could have that money in the bank, but why not have it so that you can offset penalties to your income later on? I don't know if that's exactly the best reasoning, like I said, but it works for me. I think we go in the weaker development province, so Hainaut. Go for Hainaut. Okay. We should probably start going ahead and I will do that, honestly. I'll go into debt for that. We should go ahead and probably start getting these support independences. Okay, there we go. Support independence. You will not. I want you to support my independence. I think we stop this now. You will not because you are at war. Yes. You will. Support my independence. Good. You will support my independence, whether you like it or not, Denmark. Who else? Who else can we get? Let's see. Castile is like, they might actually, if they didn't like Burgundy as much, but unfortunately, sometimes they do rival Burgundy, surprisingly. Denmark, Austria, Aragon. So we have Austria, we have Aragon, we don't have Denmark, and we will be able to get England most likely. So I think it should work. I think we should be able to do this. Oh, okay. England they actually kept Maine and Labourd. And they have troops. No, don't leave with your troops. Ah, oh, crap. They're gonna leave, but that's okay. I wonder if we should just declare right now. Nah, we should wait. Wait for Denmark. It won't hurt. Oh, what? What the world? Our personal union abandoned. Did they die? No. They just let me free. They let me go free. Really? Wow. I've never seen that before. Apparently I wasn't quick enough, so they actually let me go free because I had so much support for my independence, and they could tell, I guess. That's really, really cool, but also maybe bad for us, because now we don't have their protection. Yeah, that's a little weird. Wow. Okay. Sure. I suppose that's good. Apparently, the game hasn't figured that out yet, so we could still do... No, we have a truce. Okay. That's really, really, really interesting. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Let's just wait until the end of the month for things to work themselves out. Yeah, we lost at CB. Let's just wait a second. Okay, that was strange. Wow. Again, I've never seen that before. I didn't realize that was a possibility. We can set 3 rivals. No one has rivaled us. I would like to maybe wait for some rivals, but we should make some rivals. All right. So, Liège, definitely a rival. Burgundy probably should be a rival at some point, but I'm a little scared about that. Provence? No, I don't really care about Provence. I guess it's because they own this province over here. I probably would like Cologne to be a rival of mine. Aachen is Rhenish. Again, it's fine if we own non-Wallonian, Flemish, or Dutch culture, but that's kind of what you're supposed to do, is stay in those, but, historically. Also, I think the time limit... Oh, God, this video went way over in time, apparently. So, thank you guys for watching this first episode of the Netherlands campaign. I'll think of a good name for it, and you'll see that in the title, but... Either way, thanks for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. It's a new series, so the support means, that much more, although it's always appreciated. So thank you for watching. I'm excited for the series, as the Netherlands is my favorite nation to play as in the game. So until next time, bye-bye.